Ever since my second daughter was born and I got the snip, I haven't found a need for protection. But I found a used one in my wife and I's trash can, and my first thought went to her being unfaithful, and it makes me sick not knowing. So I, 43M, was taking a nap yesterday in the bedroom when I heard my daughter quietly walking in and asking me if I can give her some money so she can go out with some friends of hers. So I do that, and on her way out, I still don't know how she managed to do it, but she kicked the small bin that my wife, 43F, and I have in the bedroom. We use it to mostly throw away small things that we are too lazy to get to the trash. I was rather annoyed at getting my sleep disturbed, so I told my daughter to leave it and that I will pick it up. She walks out of the room and I carry on with my sleep. I wake up a few hours later and I notice that the bin is kicked over and that some of its contents spilt out. I start cleaning up when I notice something peculiar. In the pile of papers and napkins, I found a protection wrapper. I used protection. My wife and I don't use protection. I am pretty sure I've never used one ever since I had a vasectomy after our daughter was born. So the question is, how did this one end up here? There is the obvious answer, but I don't know. I keep thinking of different scenarios, but the thought that my wife may have been unfaithful is the first thing that pops into my head, and it's killing me. Maybe I am just paranoid and there is another explanation, but I don't know how to approach this with her. What should I do about this? How do I start this conversation? I could use some serious help over here. Update. I posted earlier this week about my issue and I honestly had no idea it will blow up this much. Also, I expect that not a lot of people that read this post would remember my previous one. I will admit that the first thing that popped into my head was that infidelity was involved, but like many of the people that commented on my previous post said, it could have also just as easily come from my 16-year-old daughter. That she is a teen, and they are notorious for doing some dumb stuff. Like sleeping in your parents' bed and tossing the protection away in their trash can. It didn't sound plausible at first, mainly because I guess I am not ready to see my little girl in this light, being active and all that, even though I expect her to be. But after some time has passed and I had time to sit and think, it really would have made more sense for her to do something like this than my wife. I spent the entire next day with my wife. I posted on Tuesday, so this is happening on Wednesday.